It's Christmas! Oh my gosh! It's our Christmas season! Christmas! Maybe that's how you feel about the holidays. I'm a little bit more like, so it begins. Anyway, happy post-Thanksgiving. It is officially the first day of the Christmas season. Or if you're really into Christmas, it's like day, I don't know, 62 of Christmas season, because I think it starts before Halloween these days. How's everybody doing? I consumed a fair amount yesterday. More on the liquid side than the, well, I consumed a lot of food in general. Mac and cheese, yum. And turkey. Yeah, we made like a 4-pound turkey breast yesterday. I'm not a big fan of just cooking the turkey breast. It didn't turn out as well as I would have liked, because it's all breast meat. It's sort of dry. But that's why you make tons of gravy. Anyway, did you eat a lot of things? I ate a lot of things. Feel a little bloated this morning, because I drank a lot of things too. So we're gonna get started. Today is completely unscripted, so we're just gonna go lift. No one's here anyway, so I can do whatever I want. This is my workout. My workout. All right. Got Holidaze workout on 11:27. I'm gonna press play in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep it real. Oh yeah. Oh. So let's start with some pot stirs. Oof. Not even timing this shizit today. Let's go the other way. I made some cupcakes. It was just cupcake batter. Made yellow cake from scratch. Other side, I overbaked the cake just a little bit. It was sort of dense. So now I've got like 18 cupcakes. Other way, I'm not sure I really want to eat, which is sad because I made chocolate whipped cream frosting. My favorite. Also, my husband made apple cherry pie, which was amazing. So it's sort of hard to motivate to eat those. So much to eat so little time. I will not be cooking for like 3 days. And normally I don't host Thanksgiving, or, my sister makes it, and I fly in, so I don't get any leftovers. So it's weird having like so many leftovers. As you're giving your hugs and taking them away, don't just throw your limbs around, move with intention. Let's go up and down. So up, down, try to keep your back straight. Trying to reach as far overhead, as far behind as you can. Let's do some hip. So tuck your hips under, stick your butt out, in between. Under, back, in between. Under, back, in between. All right, let's do some hip circles. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. Mine was pretty chill. I liked it. Other way. Yeah. Thanks for not being here with me this morning. Everybody's like, oh, I want to sleep. I will say I could have slept probably another hour because I actually stayed up past my bedtime. Go figure. All right, arms out. Lean forward. Oof. Oh, nice and slow. We're just waking things up. I had some ideas for exercises I wanted to do this morning, and I can't remember what they were. All right, well, it's full body. We're going to do full body. I'm going to put my shoes on because for some of these, there's one move in particular that I want to do that you could do it without your shoes on, but that would be a little uncomfortable. All right, let's come up, knee to chest, just waking things up. let's see. So I like to make that mac and cheese with the cheese. It's not really a cheese. I don't know what it is. I love it. And because it's not, because it's nutritional use, I feel like I can just eat all of it, which I do. And I don't feel as guilty as if it were like 5 cheese. Don't get me wrong, 5 cheese mac and cheese is delightful. But I don't know, I'm just like, oh, so much fat. It's alternating. Flex the foot, lean forward. So I ate like 5 servings. I ate 2 servings of it before Thanksgiving dinner because I was like, I made this in advance. I'm going to just eat it. My husband's like, nah. But he made mashed potatoes. Hate mashed potatoes. I know that makes me weird. I don't care. Knee up and around. Other way. Up and around. Other side. So, you know how, if you're Catholic, which I used to be, you give up things for Lent, before Easter. But no one ever gives up anything for Advent. So I'm actually doing, for myself personally, a holiday to holiday challenge. I am foregoing alcohol until Christmas. So that'll be fun. Actually looking forward to it. I could use a little break. Always good to take a break from that kind of stuff. Going side to side. Let's bring your knees together, hips forward, stretch the quad. Just hold it for a second. All right, cross the foot over. Notice I'm using the wall. Stretch the glutes so I have just a little bit of support. Point is to stretch. It's not necessarily, it's nice. If you got that balance challenge, go for it. But if your brain's a little slow to wake up like mine, just use the wall. All right, go and hug the wall. Go one side, other side, one side, other side. So I'm rotating my chest out. Like I said, we're just waking things up. Hands up, I'm on my fingertips. Forward, bend forward. Oof. Up, forward, up. Do this a few more times. Let's come on down. So bring a foot forward, Do this a couple more times each side. All right, come into plank, downward dog, come into upward dog. And just do this 5 times, nice and slow and controlled. Try to get your heels down in your downward dog. Stretch those calves. Go in a downward dog, pedal your feet. All right, walk your feet together. Bend your knees, roll up slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Good morning, everybody. You ready to get started? Hell yeah, we are. All right. I'm gonna grab some water. And I'm going to put my shoes on. All right. So, what do I want to start off with? Let's go with some lunges. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to do a pulse. We're going to do a 40-second pulse on each side, okay? And you can grab whatever weights. I'm actually going to grab something. What do I want to do? I'm going to grab these, all right? So we're going to do a 40-second pulse. So just up and down a little bit. And then after the 40-second pulse, I'm going to drop one weight, and then I'm going to do twists in a straight hold, in an iso hold. All right? Get a little bit of fun, random stuff. All right, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. 1 foot forward. So both knees bent, torso upright. Just pulsing. Shoulders back, chest forward, head neutral spine. Good body alignment, have everything stacked. Try to get that back knee more into like a 90 degree. 10 more seconds. All right, 3 seconds, drop one weight. 2, 1. We're going to do a hold and turn, turn. Woo, good morning. Shiza. Turn, 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 turn. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Woo. Ready for the other side? Shake it out, shake it out. We're going to start in 5 seconds. Here we go. Pulse up and down. So I'm not going all the way up, I'm just pulsing. Try to get a little lower. Push that back foot back a little bit. Woo. Keep holding, pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. Much harder on this side. In 5 seconds, drop that weight. 3, 2, 1. Drop a weight. Twist. Holding in that low pose. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh. Woo. Shake it out, shake it out. Good job, my friend. Oh. All right. We're going to do that one more time. Shake it out. Tenderize the meat. All right, we're going to start in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 40-second pulse. Shoulders back. Torso upright. Breathing, breathing, breathing. You're doing great. I'm doing great. I'm I'm telling myself I'm doing great. Got another 6 seconds before we drop the weight. 2, 1. Drop one weight. Start the twist. Holding in that nice position. Now leaning forward or back. Woo. Keep your balance. Self. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh. Come out of it. Whew. One more time. Last side. All right. Other foot forward. Get ready. We're starting in 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Pulse it out. Why is this side so much harder? Maybe it's because the second side? I don't know. I'm tired. Feeling the burn. Keep going, keep going. Eight more seconds, drop that weight. You get to choose which one. 3, 2, 1. Drop the weight. Here we go. Twist it out. Woo! Ah! My balance sucks. It's because I'm wearing shoes. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Ah! Good job. Good job. All right. What are we going to do next? We're going to do some bent over rows and some deadlifts. So I'm going to try as heavy as I can go. Got my hands. All right. See and shake out everything that just happened. All right. What are we going to do this time? So this time we're going to do bent over rows. Okay. So I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for 12. I don't know if I can do it right now, but I'm going to try it. So we're going to go bent over row. So bent over row, deadlift. Bent over row, deadlift. And you know, let's go for 15, because why not? All right? So remember, when you start a deadlift, especially if you have dumbbells, you're going to start mid-shin, okay? Your butt is back, your back is straight. I'm at about 45 degrees. You don't have to go super low. So you're going to do bent over row, pull towards your navel, and then come up, squeeze the glute, come to vertical. You don't have to this isn't a Pee Wee Herman thing. Just come vertical, and then come back. And then we'll row, and come back. All right, I'm going to try 15. Let's see how this goes. I don't know if I've done this before with these, but here we go. So row, deadlift. Bring that torso back, keeping that back straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. 15 was a bad choice. This is 7. That's 8. I think I'm going to go back to 12. 9. 10. I'm going to do 2 more. If you can do more, do more. That's 12. I'm taking a break. So the thing about that move is that upper body, lower body. I'm limited on my upper body. So those rows were tough. But then the deadlift isn't too bad. It still sort of sucks. All right, shake it out, grab some water, catch your breath. We're gonna do that again. So as you're doing this, especially with that deadlift, do a check-in on your pelvis. Are you sticking your butt out? You don't need to like tuck them under, but just make sure you're neutral. Gotta protect your lower back, okay? If you feel too much strain in your lower back, gotta check. Make sure you're coming back and not just like bending over like this or something. And that's the key. All right, I'm gonna do another set of 12. Whatever you wanna do. 12 is my goal. I'd say 8 to 15 range. Okay, here we go. 1. 6. Only an 8. We've got 4 more. Two more for me. Last one. Whew. Good job, my friends. Woo. All right. I'm gonna take a nap. See y'all later. All right. Grab some water. So what we're going to do next, we're going to do, let's see, what we're going to do. I want to do, we're going to lay down, we're going to do a couple of isolation moves. So I'm going to do overhead lat press. So basically you're going to grab your weight, feet on the floor, back into the ground, arm overhead. You have a slight bend in the arms, but I was just bringing it up to 90 degrees, okay? I'm going to try it with the 40. Please be careful. Do not drop the weight on your face. If you don't feel comfortable, get a lower weight, all right? So, I'm going to try 8 with these. So for these moves, 8 to 15 range, choose the weight or choose the reps that work with your weight. We're doing 2 sets. So I'm gonna try 8, see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling great, maybe I'll do 2 more. If I'm not, well, then I won't. All right, here we go. 3. Try to come all the way down. 6. 7. We're gonna stop at 8. Fun times. How are you doing? You finishing up? Anything else you want to say about that? Not really. Just chilling. Gotta have the funk. We want the funk. Gotta have the funk. Did you say get off the funk? No. We gotta have that funk. Get up off the funk? Alright, I know you say we gotta have it, and that's true. We gotta have the funk. And with that being said, let's get into our next round. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so why was I taking breaks there? Because the eccentric, the coming down part, I needed to want to just slam the weight down and hit my fingers. So I was trying to slow things down, take a little more energy, and I wanted to go all the way to the ground. So I did a little micro adjustment. I don't know if you were watching. I was paying attention because it was me. You were probably like, you know what, I'm a little busy with my own shit right now, Jane. I'm not going to worry about it. But taking little micro breaks, fix your form, correct your posture, all good. We got that done. Good job. All right. The next move is the one where you need the shoes. All right. So I'm going to try this with 20s. I don't know how this is going to work for me. We're going to do hamstring curls with the dumbbell. So basically, you have to figure out how to get that dumbbell in between, the little bloop in your feet. Here, I'll show you. So you want to get the weight like sort of pressed in between there, between the ridges of your shoes. All right, which is going to be tricky. So take a minute right now. We'll get it figured out, and then once you get it figured out, we'll do curls. So I'm going to get my feet set up. Okay? So you got to press them together, and then you just got to do your curls. It's coming up 90 degrees. So I'm going to try for 12. Focus. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to take a break. So this is a great move to work in with banded hamstring curls. And why do I say that? More of the effort is going to be sort of in this range of the motion as you're bringing it. Obviously, you're going to be limited. You can't go below parallel unless you're on a bench. But you start the ground a little bit off, and you're going to be working this range the most. So once you get up to here, gravity's pulling down. You're not working as much here at the end range of motion. Whereas with the band, a lot of times you're working at the end range of motion is where it's the strongest. You're working that part of the range of motion the most. So they're good complementary moves to each other. So if you're working on hamstrings at home, you don't have like a bench or the equipment or anything, doing the dumbbell and doing the band and working them on different days, it's a great way to really fill out your strength along that range of motion. All right, now that I've BS'd for enough time, let's go into the next round. Let me see if I can get a few more. The issue with this move is more just the awkwardness of getting the weight in the right position. All right. So this will feel the heaviest at the bottom, near the bottom of the range of motion. Now, if you have a bench at home, I'm very envious. You can get on your bench, and then you can, when you're fully extended, you can fully extend. Whereas here, I can't fully extend. So you get to really work the end range of motion more, which is cool. And I have not been paying attention to my reps, so I'm going to assume that's 6. So why is it not important to go past 90? So once you get past 90, now you're basically in an eccentric motion because gravity is pulling you down. So you're not really lifting against gravity at that point. All right? So that's why I say, ooh, go to 90, don't F up your floor like I just did. That's all good, I think. Not really. Good job, my friend. Where's my water? How you feeling? My hair is a mess, as per usual. Oh yeah, I got some Toto going on here. So I don't know if you saw my special guest star today. Buddy the Elf. He's very excited. I hope you are too. He also has a very questionable groin area. Let me put this over here. Buddy is my Christmas / Halloween decoration. Guaranteed to scare the bejesus out of anybody that walks past him. Even the backside, like when we have it set up in the house, like you walk past him, look up. He's that scary. Who knew cardboard could be that frightening? All right, let's do, let's go back to lying down because I'm tired. Let's do some flies. Now we're going to do some bicycle flies, just to make it interesting. Trying to do more compound movements if we can. We had a couple of isolation moves just now, but all right. So, giving flies, so your elbows are slightly bent, taking the hug me away, all right? And then you're going to bicycle your legs. So I'm going to go for 12 to 15 on these. These are 20s, so we'll see how this goes. So, three, four, back into the ground, 5, 6, fully extend that lower leg, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I'm going to do a few more, 13, 14, 15, take a break. Good times. So we're going with the, like I said, 8 to 15 range. But if you're working super heavy weights, just go for 8. But if you've got, smaller weights, got more gas in the tank, go for it. I'm going to shake it out. I'm going to do that again. So I'm going to do another set of 15. You do what works for you. All right. Three, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, a way you could add some funness to that, I'll keep it to that dumbbell workout. For some reason I decided to half-ass a gang sign for that. If you had a mini band, or if you had a band, you could have your feet under tension while you're doing that. Add an extra element of fun and challenge. I did not do that today because I'm trying to keep it simple. Just keep it simple, stupid. I hate that phrase. It may be a good idea, but and it's not because I hate the band Kiss. I just keep it simple, stupid. I gotta be some meaning, giving advice, All right, this next move. This is least favorite exercise moves of all time. So we're going to do it today because why not? Happy holidays. Happy holidays, motherfucker. I'm sorry, language. I hope you're not doing this, kids. Oh wait, no one's here. It's my workout, I can do what I want. All right. I'm sure I'll edit the bleeps out in post. So we're going to do thrusters, okay? So you're going to come down. I'm not even going to demonstrate with the weights. And then come up overhead press. You use the momentum from your legs to help get your arms up overhead. So it's not just squat, overhead press. It's one movement. Squat, overhead press, okay? I'm horrible at these because I'm not good with my overhead presses. So I'm going to try 8. And I hope I can do 8 because I've got 20s. Working on my upper body strength. Not there yet, it's work in progress. So we'll see. If I'm lucky, I'll do 10. So I said 8 to 15, whatever works for you. My arms are here to start. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at me, sandbagging it. It's like, I'm just gonna do 8. To be honest, I haven't done this one else, so I can't remember I was capable of. So I did a full 15. And now I'm gonna pass out. How'd you do? I haven't given you a high five in a while, let me do that. It's hard when no one's here, I forget. I also have a drinking problem, apparently. Can't get the water into my mouth. All right, catching my breath, regrouping. We're going to do that one more time. Whew. All right, get the weights up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Squat thrust. Oh my God, I've got 5 more. Oh. Whew. Good job, my friend. Whew. Oh. I don't like those. All right, let's see. Got some squats, some lunges, work the hamstrings. We're gonna work the glutes one more time. Let's do. We did rows, we did flies, we did presses. All right, so I'm gonna go grab a really light weight. All right, we're gonna come down in Superman position. All right, Superwoman position. Thank you. Or Wonder Woman, I think she does fly. Why is this so hard for me to remember? Apparently, I watched Wonder Woman so long. All right, so we're just gonna do raise with the weights, squeeze the glutes coming into Wonder Woman. Spider-Woman? No, wait, Spider-Woman. Okay, so we're gonna do 20 of these. So you want to keep your shoulders on the back, core engaged to protect your back. You're gonna lift, 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 okay? So we're gonna do 20. Again, I only have 5-pound weights, so we'll see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep your arms straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back. Woo. I am going to grab a heavier weight. You do what works for you. If that was too easy, go a little heavier. If it was too much, you can drop the weight too. All right. Going up to 8. All right, so we're going to do 20 more. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You were probably busy, but I was actually readjusting my shoulders along the movement because I feel my shoulders creeping up. Happens. Be aware of it, correct. Gonna give you a high five. Woo. So let's, what do I want to do? Why don't we do, what do I want to do? Let's do upright row. Okay, so, no. Let's do lawnmowers. You can get a nice little lunge in there too. All right. So you can get into a little lunge. I like to keep my elbow on my knee, legs straight out. And I'm gonna go for 12 with this weight. And you're just gonna pull up so my elbow is coming out and pulling up to sort of my bra line. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 to 12. That's what you're going for. 10. All right. I have 15. I'm going to go right to the other side. Nice little lunge. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. How'd you do? How many did you do? Stop, secret rendezvous. So, all right, we're gonna do that one more time. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go, other side. So the good thing about the number of reps I'm doing is that by the end, it's a struggle. Those last 2 reps, I can do them, but it's definitely harder. You start to wear out in the middle of the set, your weight might be a little too heavy. If you start to notice you're compensating in other ways, like incorporating muscles that aren't needed for that move, like if you're throwing your shoulders into it, or throwing your torso into it, like, ugh, then, yeah, you're getting the weight up there, but you're not really doing what it's intended. So it's time to lower the weight if that's happening. All right, so be mindful of that. And hey, I can't see what you're doing, so don't cheat yourself. Just do it right. Pay attention. No one's going to judge you, all right? We all have limitations. Maybe you're just not feeling strong that day. It's okay. Doing it right prevents injury. No one wants to get injured for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate. Celebrate? Whatever holiday you celebrate. Salivate. Oh my God. All right. So I think for the finishing move, want to do, we really worked thighs, so I'm just going to grab one weight, okay, and we're just going to come to the side, push off, come to the side, push off, all right, so let's go for 10 each side, 20 total. Here we go. So the next one, nice. How are you doing? I'm gonna do that one more time. I'm gonna up my weight because I don't like myself very much. Grab some water, get some rest. We're gonna do it again. Music. Oh, we've got some time. All right. One more time. 10 each side, 20 total. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keeping your torso more upright. Don't lean forward too much. Really pushing off that foot. I've got 3 more each side. Last one. Whew. Good job, my friend. Hopefully you got your heart rate up a little bit. I'm breathing heavy. Good job. High five. Whew. Coming around. So we're going to do some core work. And normally I just do 10 minutes of abs or 5 minutes of abs. You can go with reps today. All right, I want to use weights for all the moves. So for our first move, I want you to grab 2 dumbbells, and we're going to stand here, feet shoulder width apart, and you're just going to lean, okay? All right, so we're going to lean, lean. 2. So notice I'm not just, I'm going about halfway down. I'm getting pretty close to my knee, actually. Now, granted, this is 4. Depending on your physiology, you may have longer femurs. So you may not be able to get down to your knee, but do what's comfortable keeping you in this plane of motion. This is 7, I think. 8, 9, hipping your pelvis neutral. 10. I'm going to do a quick check. Don't stick my butt out, tuck my hips under, keep it nice and neutral. Let's do 15 more. 2, 3, 4. Shoulders down and back. 5. All right, last 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And last one. Take a break. Right. Next move. We're going to have our feet up in the air. Grab your favorite weight. And we're just going to do little crunches up. So what does that look like? Legs up if you can. If you can flex your feet and keep it at 90, awesome, do it. If you can't, you get a little bend in the knees. Try to straighten them if you can. That's your hamstring challenge for this. So we're just going to go up. So we're going to do, let's do 40. What? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Nice. Oof. All right. 40 is a lot. I know you're up for it. All right. We're going to do Russian twists. On this next one, I'm going to keep the 25. So I'm going to go heavy on the weight, which means I'm not going to do as many. Now, you have different ways of challenging yourself. You can go into boat pose. You can have your legs straight. Since I'm doing 25 pounds, I'm going to keep my feet on the ground today. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold it like this so I can not hurt my fingers. I'm going to have it contact the ground each time. So I'm going to try 15 on each side. With this, I'm going to be struggling. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. I'm like, oh, 15. Remember, you're not using your arms to lift the weight over, you're using your core. So your hands are just sort of facilitating the movement of the weight. But it's all done. So let's go with, I'm going to lighten my weight a little bit. All right. I got my water. So I am going to have my weight here, okay? And we're going to go. So before we were going straight up. This time we're going to curl and our nose is going to go towards our knee. So make sure you're curling along your spine, okay? So before it was just a lift. This time you're having more spinal flexion, okay? We're going to do 40. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1. Get your shoulders off the ground. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Woo! Good job, my friend. So, normally, I would do this last move with a ball, but you may not have a weighted ball. So I'm going to try it with a weight. We got to be very careful with this, okay? So I'm going to lower my weight because I want to make sure I don't kill myself. I don't want weights in the face. Weights in the face are bad. So remember before we did those hamstring curls? So you should be a pro at getting those weights in there, okay? What are you doing? All right, so what we're going to do is, so we're going to do 10 of these because these are sort of crazy. I'm just going to make this up as I go. All right, so you're going to have your legs out, okay? And you're going to come up into this little lemon squeezer position, all right? You're going to go for 10. Maybe I'll try a few extra, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Core engaged. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. Just shake it out. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to stop there because that's putting a lot of pressure on my back, which means I either need to lower the weight or drop the weight. So for me, 10 was a little too intense on that. I'm going to do a few more, take my weight down. There we go. 4, 5, 6, side dips, but we'll have a weight. So this will be fun. I've never tried this before. So I'm just going to have my hand on my hip, and I'm just going to do dips. So I'm going to do 20 each side, and then we'll call that a day. It's a pretty good day. All right. Again, you can stagger your feet. You can have one knee bent, or you can stack your feet as I'm going to do. We're going to do 20 dips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, elbows feel funky. 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was weird. It was like, I feel like I'm getting bonier and just like pressing my elbows into the ground doesn't feel fun. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get on. Awesome job, my friend. Woo! Grab some water. Good job today. Let's go to the last song and close this out because, oh wow, I didn't realize how late it is. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, last song. Sorry, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Feet flex, forward fold. Let's sort of chill little workout. Just sort of made that up. Hope you enjoyed it. Bring an arm across. Thank you for working out with me today. As I like to say, you are that much stronger for joining me and showing up. And it's always fun to work out with friends and family. Even when I'm working out by myself, theoretically working out with friends and family. All right, give yourself a pat on the back. Let's go to the other side. Arm across. Let's go back. Gonna lay down. Bring your knees in close. Maybe rock back and forth if you want. Massage your spine. Go side to side. Roll that back out. Rolling, rolling, rolling. One leg back. One knee towards the chest. Rotate across your body. So this is my last workout of the week with y'all. If you want to find out what I'm doing next week, sign up for my newsletter. Or else you'll never know. And then you'll be like, wait, why is Jane showing up today? And you'll be like, well, I told you, except you didn't listen. There's a joke in there somewhere. All right, extend the leg. Woo. See if you can flex that foot. Oh. Bring it back. Switch. Knee to chest. Coming across. Oh. So however you celebrate the holidays or this time of year, winter solstice, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, there might be other holidays. I think that's all of them. Oh geez, if I forgot something, please tell me. However you celebrate the holidays, I hope you enjoy them. I'm here for you. The nights are getting shorter. Wait, the nights are getting longer, so it can be a little sad, but I'm here to make you sweat and make you smile, hopefully. And if this workout did that, feel free to send me some digital dollars as appreciation. And if not, you can give me the finger and screw you, or you can be like, that was fun, but I don't have any money, so just, like being sharing with your friends. I'm just having my legs straight up, feet flexed. And since no one's here, I'm going to bring it over. Oh, baby doll. Bend my knees. Whoop. This is lovely. Oh. I ran out of music, but I'm just going to stretch my neck a little bit. Go to the side, snap, crackle, pop. Shoulders down. Go to the other side. Roll back and forth. So I'm going to stop here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time. And if you did this workout, I love you. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great weekend. Mwah. Crazy hair. Crazy hair. Don't get hair. All right. Love you. Bye.